Oh, hey there. I did see you there. Today we're going to be talking about Red Dead being delayed, and also Elon Musk sells us weapons against the Geneva Convention. All here on Birds of Play. Well, hey now, it's Birds of Play.
Yay.
It's Birds of Play. We're back again. We're back again. I'm Johnson Tyler McCrone, joined by
Nathan Dean.
and by
Ryan Taronis.
So as that wonderful stranger said in the opening, we're talking about Red Dead.
Great game.
I guess, I don't know if, is delay the right word? Because there wasn't a date, and then they announced a new one that's way off what people were
They
thinking.
did say like early 2018.
It's being polished. It's better.
Right,
We're
right.
like, we're almost done.
Just give us some
Give us more
time.
We just need to shine
We need
some of
time.
those shoes, just that kind of stuff. So we had the early, or the, not even early, the first release date, which was 2017 sometime.
Yeah.
Now we have a concrete number. What is that concrete number? Because I forget.
It is October 26,
26,
2018.
28th, 2018. Exciting times. We'll be new men by the time that comes out. The main thing I want to talk about is, do we think it's going to be delayed again? Do we think this is the actual final release date?
I hope not. I feel like
We all hope not. We
I
all
think
hope
it's
not.
had enough. We've given it enough time. It's been, 7 years now? So, I mean, hopefully my wish for being a PC guy is this will allow it to come out on PC and console at the same time. It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
But,
never
one
gonna
man
happen.
can dream.
Now, another thing that I think is worth noting, and maybe a conspiracy theory that I have, my theory is that the game's done. All right, they finished single player, right? Whoever your face is in the game has already gone through his tribulations and his trials, but they're trying to crank down that online play. They're trying to figure out how many loot boxes they can get on us, how many horse boxes.
Or they're adding Battle Royale.
Or they're adding Battle Royale.
The Western style.
So, what do we think this delay is actually like? What are they working on? What do we think? Online, single player, Battle Royale?
I feel like it is probably polishing the online because just the way GTA is, works great. It's a great game.
Yeah.
But it's just every so often you just have it just drops. It just
Has Rockstar,
issues.
Has they ever released a beta for any of their games, like for multiplayer? Have they ever released
No, I don't think so.
Because I was surprised that they didn't look like, hey, we're delaying it, but here's a like a beta that we're going to be releasing out. Like, hey, don't be mad that it's delayed, but we have a beta coming out in March or April or something like that to show that they're working on the servers, and that's why it's being delayed.
Well, like even with GTA 5 and GTA Online, that's still today marketed as a single player game with that added online experience, which is kind of just like, it's not really like, classic multiplayer. It's just sort of like a single player with friends. It's more co-op, I would akin it to than multiplayer games.
I just hope that, I've always trusted Rockstar. They've never given me a game to be upset about. They weren't like, what was the company who made Watch Dogs? It was
Ubisoft.
Yeah, where they were just like, hey, we're delaying this game forever, and then it came out and
They're making a
it
comeback.
wasn't good.
But you fought with a yo-yo in the second one. So, we got that going. Do we think there's going to be yo-yos in Red Dead 2?
What yo-yo's confirmed.
Do you think it might be a possibility of like planning out DLCs as well? Because they've had a lot of DLC with the first one.
I think that's a very interesting thing to bring up, because with GTA Online, that's what we've been seeing. It's been all DLC. And all, like, at least from what I can tell, from what I see, somewhat disappointing DLC. You'll wait for a few months, then it'll come like, oh, you can do another random mission that takes 2 minutes, and then here's a car that's $5 million. Apparently the Doomsday heists are pretty good. I don't know if you
I've
guys
seen some
interacted with
videos about them.
those.
Like just the problem with GTA is just everything is so much money now. Like you have
so much money,
you
there's so
pretty
much
much have to
grind.
spend on the shark cards to actually be able to do anything that's awesome. They have like a DeLorean that flies and shoots guns now. It's like just lower the prices a little bit,
to get my
please.
flying horse in Red Dead 2. There you go. Shoots missiles.
That's what's gonna drop us in the BR mode. Flying horses drop us. Pick up our
That's
revolvers.
when we've all given up on Rockstar.
We've all gotten a lot of Rockstar. But I think that is like something that they could be implementing, just, maybe not like worth a delay, but just figuring out like, okay, what's going to be our DLC release date for the next like 2 years for us to support this game. Because, Red Dead 1 was, I don't want to say a sleeper hit, but I think it did better than people were expecting.
Oh yeah.
'Cause, a Western video game by Rockstar.
Still one of my favorite games ever.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I hope they add, because I know GTA 5, they said they were going to do like DLC for the story mode.
No.
And that just it just didn't happen. Once everyone's like, oh wait, online's a thing.
Well, that's kind of
hopefully they can add that.
my worry with, like the reason I didn't give a concrete date is because they still wanted to see, like maybe with the new announcement, they wanted to say, okay, with this new announcement, will people stop playing GTA Online?
Right.
Because they're waiting for it. And I think they saw, no, people are still playing it, and it's still a humongous cash cow. So they're like, how can we turn that into Red Dead 2? How can we just 1-to-1?
Are they going to do the Undead Nightmare again? Do you think?
Cool.
They're going to do
That was such a huge hit with their DLC before.
What's a joke I can say? They're all going to be angels this time.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going up.
We're going up.
We're anywhere but up.
Above the clouds. That's what we're going.
So, Red Dead 2, October
26th. I think it's
26th, 2018.
Yep.
Last questions. Do we think it's going to be delayed again? I think I already asked that, but
I don't
I'm just
think
going to say
so.
it again.
Hope not. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think once you get into concrete date territory, especially with a company like Rockstar with their track record, it's pretty hard to push that
October's
back
such a huge time because it's going to be right before the holidays and
Right.
Black
That's
Friday's going to be
before all
coming
that
out
prime
and all that
game
stuff.
season.
So I think they're set on October now. So.
And second, kind of follow-up question to that, do we think they're going to release it even though it might need a pushback? So like, they're coming up to the date, the coders are like, we can't get this horse to work right, we can't put this out, and the publisher's like, you get it out there on
They're like, it's almost the holidays, put it out, people are going to complain on the internet, and we're just going to release an update.
We'll add the
to
horse
fix it.
later. We got the donkey still.
The horse later. Do you think we're going to see a finished product? I think so. Rockstar's
There's
track
gonna
record.
be
Issues.
There's going to be issues.
There's going to be issues.
We don't know what the issue is. Maybe the horse is upside down or something like that. But
It's fine.
There's going to be an update like after the game comes out to fix the servers because there's going to be so many people buying it. So there will be issues, but I think it's going to be set in October.
I hope so.
I hope so too. And that is not a segue, but I'm going to do it anyway into our next topic. Did Elon Musk violate the Geneva Convention by creating a flamethrower?
That's what the horses are on fire
That's
for.
what the horses are on fire for. He did not. It's not like a real World War II style flamethrower that constitutes you spew liquid that then you ignite. This is just basically like a Bunsen burner, just like a little torch that shoots out. Enormously expensive. It's like $550. They sold 20,000 of them. It's a
$10 million
Boring
just
Company
like that.
flamethrower. $10 million just like
They're
that.
like he's getting ready for his tunnels.
We got
more
tunnels. The tunnels.
He's like, man, that was easy. Just let people start setting things on fire. Now I can start building my tunnels in LA.
So the main thing I wanted to bring this up is because it involves the tech world. Elon Musk is a tech guru.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Do we think people bought this because they saw a flamethrower and they wanted to buy it, or do we see this kind of becoming an Apple type deal where people just see the name Elon Musk, they see the product, they don't even see the product, they just buy it because Elon Musk is
I
associated
think it could be
with
part of that because the company is called the Boring Company.
It's called the Boring Company.
It's a great name. Like they sold all those hats. I think it was going to be 50,000 hats that he sold.
50,000 hats.
And then he was going to come out with the flamethrower. So people were buying Boring Company hats because Elon Musk is making, I think,
and it's
just anything.
It's a black cap that's
It's
just
just-
in white
just
letters,
says
the
Boring
Boring Company.
Company.
That's all it says.
But I think it's just like it's a play of both. Like people love Elon Musk.
Right.
They love flamethrowers. So when they both came together, and Elon's like, let me just start selling flamethrowers. And
with a fire extinguisher.
with a Boring
It came with a
Company fire
complimentary fire extinguisher.
Because you do want to be that guy who it's like, oh yeah, I have the Elon Musk
Exactly.
flamethrower
It's
right
like,
here.
look what I've invested in. Tax return, baby.
But do we see Elon Musk, like compared to Apple, they're somewhat nefarious in their pricing.
Yeah.
I think it was recently announced, or at least I recently found it, where the iPhone 10 costs something around $300 to make, and they're charging $1,000 for it.
Profit.
Do we see Elon just putting out here's half a shoe for $10 million, and people just buying it
Take
out?
my money.
Here's a spoon I used this morning.
Exactly. Is Elon Musk just stealing all our money, or is he a good guy?
He's
going
trying to
space?
build the tunnels.
He needs the tunnels. He'll do whatever it takes.
What is he even building the tunnels for? I never.
Well,
he-
it's like
he's
a
trying to
super
fix-
transit type thing.
Oh, he's doing
I think
that.
you can get
Fixing
from
LA traffic.
You can
is what
get.
he
I
wants
think
to
they're
do.
doing it in.
flamethrowers.
It's like Baltimore to New York or something like that in 20 something minutes because it's like a super speed.
Yeah.
It's like 100 and something miles
he's
per hour
building
train.
flamethrowers.
That is, I mean, there's some interesting stuff of how he wants to build it.
Right.
But when did he say it was gonna come out? Do you remember? The exact,
tunnels?
like what his predicted time?
The tunnels?
Yeah,
2046.
I don't know.
2029.
We won't be here when the tunnels.
We won't be here when the
Yeah.
tunnels
He
are
might
here.
not be here.
We'll be down there using the flamethrower to bore the
Won't be here.
tunnels. Do the Boring Company. What's the next Elon Musk product we see? Is it going to be lasers? Going to be jetpacks?
Hopefully, jetpacks.
Water guns? What are we going to see? It kind of looks like a water gun, honestly.
Flaming horses.
We're gonna get a Tesla motorcycle with flamethrowers as the engines. It's like the nitro.
Ooh, Tesla
Yeah, I like that.
motorcycles
Tesla
with
motorcycle.
flamethrowers.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see a Tesla car with a Tesla coil as the engine popping out.
You couldn't make the motorcycle self-driving, could you? Because he's made.
Ooh, that's interesting. That's an interesting question.
I don't know if you could.
It uses the flamethrowers to stay like level.
Yeah, they're all like
kind of like
fear the
thrusters.
flames will keep you-
You have to buy 4 flamethrowers attached on this side. It hovers.
Keep you steady.
Yep.
Tesla hover flamethrower bike.
So
Coming out 2016.
a Tesla bike.
Yeah.
If it happens, you heard it here first. Birds of Play.
So to wrap up a little bit, we have one more thing. We have a segment we haven't seen for about 8 years. We have a soapbox.
Woo!
Roll that intro.
Hey, have you ever played Dead by Daylight? No? That's your first problem. Last Tuesday, the company released, I can't remember the company's name.
Come on.
Behavior Interactive.
Behavior Interactive.
Something like that.
Shout out. They released the Pig DLC from Jigsaw in the game. So now you can play as the pig and you can run around stabbing the survivors. If you played the game, you know what I'm talking about. I highly recommend it. It's a great game. Don't listen to reviews that are on the internet because it's fun. If you like to be spooked, you like the spooks, you like the scares, you like the automatic mechanical engineering degrees that all the survivors have to fix the generators,
Oh.
it's fine.
Good
It's a
point.
great game. You can play as Michael Myers. You can play as Freddy Krueger. All you got to do is pay $7 per character. You can play as the pig.
Disclaimer.
But there's a lot of default characters in the game. It's fantastic. There's a lot of leveling system. You can prestige in the game all the way to level 50. And then you start getting really cool costumes. Highly recommend, and it's great. The pig, what the great thing about the DLC with the pig is,
David Tapp.
oh, David Tapp, he's the survivor in the new DLC. David Tapp is a police officer. I just played as him. Not the greatest because he makes a lot of noise when you're trying to hide. He just can't keep his mouth shut. But the pig is a little bit overpowered if you ask me, but I still like the pig. The pig is, he can crouch and there's no heartbeat. There's no heartbeat. There's no heartbeat.
Wait, the pig doesn't have a heartbeat?
Like when you,
I
okay,
know.
so basically in the game when like the survivors, like when the killer gets near you,
Yeah.
the killer, there starts to be a heartbeat in this for the survivors when you're listening to it.
Okay.
And the heartbeat gets louder and louder as the survivor gets there.
You gotta keep going.
And so the pig, well, when the pig crouches, it's very discreet-like, and you can't. There's no heartbeat. So when you're working on a generator, it's not. You don't hear anything. So the pig can just attack you, and you're not ready for it. Super spook. Hopefully,
Super spook.
super spook. Hopefully, they will take my advice and many of the advice from the fans in the comment section.
Put up the spooky, Brandon. Hit down twice on the keyboard.
Where's David Pumpkins?
From
Put up the spooky. No,
the
down.
squawk.
Welcome to the Squawk.
Oh, no, we're on the squawk. Hit down, Brandon.
It's a game show. I think.
No, down.
Squawk.
Down,
Birds
down.
of Play.
There it
Christmas.
is. Spooky. So don't let Dead by Daylight be dead.
Hopefully they listen to some of the fans in the comment section on their YouTube videos and the Reddit page.
Yeah.
A lot of people want Pennywise from It in the game.
How many
and
people?
I've had how many people?
3.
I have many people. I have many friends. So hopefully they listen to that and they continue to improve the game here on out. They've done a lot of things to update it every time there's a new holiday, and it's a great game.
Yeah.
I really wish people would give more time to it.
Don't let Dead by Daylight be dead. This has been Birds of Play, episode 50X. I am Johnson Tyler McCrone, joined by
The Nathan Dean.
and by
Hey, Ryan Taronis.
David Pumpkin sponsorship. See you later, losers.
Bye-bye.
Credits cam. We do a little dance on credits cam. Boop boop doop boop doop boop doop doop boop. All right.
Nothing sexual.
When I say
I want to die.
when I go to 3, everybody freeze frame finish. All right. 1. Oh, my phone. 2, 3.